Alright, welcome back to Roguetech and welcome back to Challenge Run, no tech, no mechs. So, handy little widget, we are still at 15 mech tech, still salvaging nothing higher than 55 tons, and scrapping anything above 35 tons that goes down in a battle. Yeah, I spent some time between episodes. The Centurion, there's just so much. It needs time, it needs money, and I'm not committed to the 320 core going in it yet. The Shadowhawk, I am committed to the 330 core going in it, because that is the perfect breakpoint. So on even ground, it will have, I believe it was 6.9, which is good for a punchy bot. Really good. That's basically all I did. Just repairs, put in that engine core, drop the weapons that aren't going to be in it, and yeah, it's not ready to really fight. Whenever it drops, it will be able to punch, which isn't enough. I guess, actually, I should have left, like, one weapon system in, just so I can... Oh, I think I did. I think there's a laser in the arm. So I am capable of dropping it, if only to soak damage. We have 3 days till the upcoming mission, if it gets there, because I also glanced, and, Torian Concordance at -1. So, there's a decent chance it ends before it gets there. Hopefully they're not too upset that we skipped on 2 missions, and... now they're losing. They were winning until we stopped showing up. But it's fine. If that mission does come to pass, in 3 days we will have the Vedette, Valkyrie, and Panther. Because the Clint's already ready. And I think those 4 should be able to handle basically most missions. I do think that the Panther is more valuable than the Wasp, even though the alpha strike of 50 rockets is impressive and helpful. I think that the sustained damage of the UAC-5, the tag, and everything makes it better. And there is some argument to be made to drop the Wasps instead of the Valkyrie. Or is it the Valkyrie that has the rockets? Wait. The Valkyrie has jump jets and an extra 10 tons. Regardless. Regardless, that's what we're going to do. And in 3 days, potentially... Nope. We lose. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It's alright, though. We are still honored with the Taurians, so we're still getting good pricing at the store, which I glanced through. Nothing really stood out terribly well. I mean, there's another Flamer I could pick up, just to make the overheat a little more overheaty. There's the Aphrodite attachment, if we had Thunderbolts. Actually, the SRM 4. I am going to grab that. The Shadowhawk has a missile hardpoint side torso and a missile hardpoint in the head. SRM 4 is 1 slot, so I can put SRM 10 instead of SRM 8. So that's why I grabbed that. Other than that, actually, does the Clint take another Flamer? 10 damage, 6 heat, compared to 30 damage from 2 small lasers. That's really hard to justify. No, I keep the small lasers. I need something, A, so I can shoot at flying units if they're there, and B, like, Flamers are good, but at a ton each, like, I would only be doing 1/3 of the damage unless they're overheating, in which case I'd be doing 30%? No, wait. 30% is a third. In which case I'd be doing like 40%, 45%, something like that. Yeah, no, I think having the 3 small lasers with the heat is better. That said, +5 accuracy against battle armor Protomechs, plus 150% damage. So, like, against battle armor and Protomechs, it would be roughly the same damage. With really high accuracy, +5 instead of +1. And it has evasion ignore. But nah, I'm gonna stick with the... I mean, the machine gun incendiary is good. The flamer is good. The main thing that's making this work is the fluid gun and the handheld flamer. So, one more flamer I don't think is gonna do the job. In any case, we're gonna spend a little bit of time here. Wait, can I? No. So then one more gunnery. Just to reduce jam chance and increase unjam chance. Very important for racks. Speaking of, actually. Yeah, Siegfried is the gladiator lucky military. Do I also give him minus recoil? Like, he should be the Legionnaire pilot. Basically, any time that he's not injured. Because while Reckless is neat, the extra -1 recoil matters a lot. The extra jam chance reduction matters so much. And the extra grouping is really nice. And I could get -2 recoil. I can't even look at it right now. Well, just for comparison's sake, if I pop over and look at my Rack 5, which is nowhere near as crazy as the Rack 10 risk, we have 1 recoil per shot above 2. So with just military, he can fire at ×3 with no recoil. But if I give him the additional -1 recoil, he can fire at ×4 with a regular Rack 5 with 0 recoil. And the Rack 10 has much more recoil. So yeah, I think giving him the recoil reduction as well is also in order. Focus fire. Crits are nice, but with a rack, you definitely want the extra recoil reduction. Because you can't crit if you don't hit. Now then. Varrock, who can fly lambs. But, lambs, battle armor, mechs only. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. I'd rather get 6 tactics if I don't have a reason to go something like gunnery. Porin. Welcome to baseline. Jaster. Yeah, you're going to stay right as is. Oh, wow. Okay, if given the choice between 3 tactics, which does just about nothing, or 1 extra gunnery, I will give her the 1 gunnery. Alright. And that is our barracks. Well, every point that I give them also increases the financial report a little bit. But it is nice to not have panic, or to have panic resist. That said, I don't think most of my units that I'm going to be dropping Jaster in are full of good head components. But yeah, the Centurion I have not started repairing because it was like 350,000 just to repair it, not even to put an engine core in or anything. Alright, now that we know we're not dropping on any more missions for the priority, and we do have enough for the financial report, do I want to do a full repair and travel? Or do I want to repair a bit, drop on a mission, then travel? Because, yeah, I still would like more pilots. I would like more than 1 person who can fly my VTOL. And, you know, whatever other VTOLs I might pick up along the way. Speaking of, is there anyone else in the hiring hall? Ren... right. Mech Tech. Mech is banned. Alright. So. What do... You know what? I'm going to look at the command center. I'm going to see if there's anything particularly compelling. I'm not super confident of a 4 Chevron. Even though it is a blackout, there's a chance I get lucky and only fight a single lance. There's also a chance I fight blocking force, reinforcements, and then 2 phases. So that could go very bad if I'm dropping like a 1.5, if even. Actually, I don't even think I could get to 1.5 without the Legionnaire. Solo duel, definitely not. 2.5 battle on Martian? We do have heat generation. There's also a 2 Chevron assassinate on Martian. That sounds fun. We're gonna do that. It's a little more dangerous than the 2.5 battle, I think, but... we have 10 days to the financial report. So, the fastest I could get this done... Oh, wait. I don't think the blackjack can actually fly in Martian biome. Let me check my vehicles. Vedette. Cannot deploy lunar or Martian. Yellow Jacket. Cannot deploy in lunar biomes, but can deploy in Martian biomes? Weird. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Most importantly, it's Martian biome, which means lots of heat, and our Clint will be able to... Ah, that's right. We did that. We did that before I left the country on my trip. It didn't go great. I don't think it was that low of a rating, though. I think it was a higher rated one. And it was a quad, and we struggled to escape without losing a lot. I mean, I could also just do something silly. Fight some Davians. I'd have to drop basically no lance, though. Oh, no, that's right. We're rounding down. Up to 2.5. We're rounding down. So I can't actually drop on half Chevron missions. Because that would round down to 0, and you can't half 0. Yeah, solo duel, no, not half. Actually, wait. A 1 Chevron solo duel with the Clint. Like, there is a chance that it's just something terrifying. But there's also a chance that we just overheat it so much that we don't care. Yeah, we're going to go for 2 priority picks. We're basically going to keep whatever survives. And, what do we want on the Clint? We're going to heat them up. So we mostly just want accuracy. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to also have athletic, bonus health, or brave, improved panic resist, dependable, improved panic resist. The minus 10% jam chance multiplier is also nice, actually, because of the machine gun. Yeah, we're not going to drop our commander on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop Dagon. And we're going to see how it goes. Alright. So, kill box with a personal vendetta, yada yada yada. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
She was stuck on that moon, Commander. Not sure how they got off it. Got off it and ended up in this Martian biome. I mean, yeah, I like the idea of running over here, having a nice big building in the way. I just realized if they're in a VTOL, not a VTOL, lamb, I am in trouble. I can't overheat a lamb.
Ready to rock.
Huh. I'm gonna move so I can shoot with higher accuracy if I get a shot. And if not, then brace. They're in a stinger. Okay.
Yup.
Is it like a kitted out stinger, or is this just, sad? It has a single energy... What?
Skipper.
Well, you know what? It's a good test
Quick stepping it.
for how well the Clint can do. Because I am a little concerned that it does not have enough weapons to actually, like, win a fight against an actual mech. Move into the dust storm. And... yeah. Do it.
Fun time.
And miss everything. That's fine.
That's
I am...
it.
It's a pirate stinger, but like... Or is the 3P?
Watch the flank.
That thing has a PPC in it. They shoved a PPC into a stinger. And this thing must have some insane cooling to jump like that, shoot a PPC, and just be fine. I mean, it's 50s, but if I switch this to short range, let it calculate. Yeah. Okay. I assume that it has at least a double heatsink kit.
Yup.
And I really don't want the double heatsink kit to pop. Also, I'm not sure if it's a full-on PPC or if it's like a light PPC.
I'm on him.
Okay. Jumping and bracing. Wise. Okay, I don't want to shoot him in the back anymore. It's probably running an XL. And if I blow up the engine, I blow up the cooling. I guess I should just go with standard,
Firing.
since Dagon doesn't have any way to, like, prevent it from jamming.
Confirm.
Now, the good news is that as long as I keep landing heat, I'm pretty sure that they're just not going to be able to fight. I say until they death from above me. But yeah, this is interesting. Okay, legged him. It is a light PPC. Alright. Stressed, knockdown, bleeding out. Go away. No, injury resisted actually. Okay. Well, now I feel like a bully.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Apparently we left her on a moon to die, and when she came back, now we're just being rude.
Now let's see how you handle this.
wonder if they had like coolant flush or something, and that's... Or is my overheat just this effective? That they had enough cooling to just not care about firing a light PPC and jumping?
Ready to rock.
Wait, actually... Light PPC isn't that impressive, is it? Oh, I don't think it is. I think light PPC is a lot less heat. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him in the face.
10-4.
And I will go burst.
Accuracy through volume of fire.
Right arm destroyed. Light PPC destroyed. Panicked. I mean... Would a kick just kill him at this point?
Yup. I got you.
I'm an offensive push here. If one small laser hits leg...
Copy that.
Legged him. Okay, that means the cooling is intact. Hopefully it's as good as I thought it would be.
Mission successful.
Alright. A quick little 182,000, which... Did we even get hit? I don't even think we got hit. So, oof. Oof. Yeah, no, it's just, I thought it was an actual PPC. It's not even a pirate stinger, it's just a stinger with light PPC. Jihad error, repair, retrofit. Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Oh well, we needed endo. Now we have endo. I think I take the engine core. Do I have stinger parts? Why is that? That shouldn't be compatible with the stinger. Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, I mean, we don't have any small cores, so yeah, sure. Alright, 2 stinger parts. Sell the armor. I will actually hold on to the 3 heat sinks just because you don't ever want to not have heat sinks. Yeah, we got 19 jump jets. Okay. That was interesting. Alright. Well, there is no repairs. The Clint is still ready to go. Dagon isn't even one of our primary pilots, so him being fatigued doesn't matter. It's like it never happened, except we walked away with Indo, which I am definitely going to use on the Shadowhawk now. So that's actually good. Now, back to the idea of do we stick around? And, I think the answer is yes. I think I am going to wait the, what was it, 4 days? I can wait one more day and have the Wasp up as well. So I guess first let's see. If I'm going to drop on one of these, I don't want to fight the Taurians. The Taurians like us a lot. I like having discounts and stuff. Fighting the Fed Suns, on the other hand, that's interesting. So, I could bring a 1 Chevron Lance there. Working for the Fed Suns. Against who? Military base, ambush convoy against who? Oh, the Taurians. Nope. We're buddies with the Taurians. And that's how it will always be. But yeah, Davian Lance, absolutely. I'll think about this after I look at what is our... Oh, I guess Dagon could stay in the Clint. Anyway, we have... Oh, what's wrong with the Valkyrie? I just need to pop in the mech bay and repair. Okay. It won't let me drag it in. You know what? It's fine. This is a desert, so we can bring the Yellow Jacket and the Vedette. Which brings us to 1 Chevron without the Valkyrie. I doubt the Valkyrie adds any more. So we can drop everything we have ready. Beautiful. Pop in here, go into the Valkyrie, say hello to the Valkyrie. I wonder if I could drop the Wasp as well. If I wait the one more day, I might be able to drop the Wasp as well. Can I? It's literally that day was as much to see if I can as it is to do it if I can. Yeah, we're good on money for now. We're good on money for this financial report and the next one, and doing some more work on the stuff we're traveling with. So let's get stuff to do stuff with. Panther, Valkyrie, Wasp, Vedette, Yellow Jacket. Ah, just a bit too much. You know what? I will actually leave the Yellow Jacket at home then. Will I? I do like the rocket battery. Just the ability to run out and nail somebody in the back with 50 rockets is fun. But after that, the Wasp doesn't really bring much, and if it's literally the choice between the Wasp or the Black Jacket, I mean, Elevation, ECM Pirate, PPC with the energy crit fire control, like, it's just better. It's just better. And I think it actually has more armor, too. 360. No, okay. So it has a little bit less armor than the Wasp. But yeah, the damage is impressive whenever you just dump all 50 into one shot. I do like it. Actually, what is this? Okay. This is the MRM 10 Streak, light PPC. Yeah. Okay. With the bolt-on tandem rockets. Would I rather have the extra 150 armor? Yes. Full stop. Okay. Who's piloting what? We're going to get Dagon out of here. Our commander, we definitely want to keep getting experience with. Siegfried, we also want to keep getting experience with. They're kind of our two primaries whenever it comes to the melee mechs. Varrock is a secondary with the melee mechs. Also has Gladiator, also has military Mechwarrior. So, like... yeah, but Varrock, Siegfried, I want all three of them. Commander, Siegfried, and Varrock are going to be in the 3 mechs. Which one goes where, though? Varrock has been dropping the Valkyrie. So let's continue. Siegfried. Dropped in the Vedette, dropped in the Clint, dropped in the Legionnaire. Sure, we'll put him in the Clint. And then our commander is... actually... has anyone been dropping in? Because I could drop Siegfried in the Vedette. He's already been there quite a few times. Who was it that... was it Scrub? No, Scrub was Myrmidon and Vedette. Oh yeah, Porden's the only one that could fly the Black Jacket. Is that an argument for leaving the Black Jacket home? If Porin dies, nobody can fly it. And I could drop a different unit. I think that's actually the... I think that's the smarter call. It also lets me get experience on the people who aren't only able to fly one unit, or only able to use one unit. Did I lose the person that I had in the Panther? Oh, it was dead. Yeah. I will keep dropping him in the Panther because that's just going to be his mech. Eventually, he will get to the point where he gets +1 right arm mounted accuracy, +1 piloting, and +1 gunnery. That's nice. That's a nice thing to drop into Panthers, since their primary weapon is always in their right arm. Alright. And then I guess Scrub takes the Wasp. Actually, I can't melee with vehicles. I can melee with the Wasp, especially once it uses its rockets. I like the Reckless on the Clint. It gives basically the Flamers 2 evasion ignore instead of 1. Alright, this is how we're dropping. Let's go. Yep, I know, Darius. Challenge Run. Alright, let's smash some Davian Skull. Bust some helmets open, rip them out of their mechs. Yep. Move forward, acquire a target lance, and light them up. Yeah, still hot. Ooh, nighttime. I don't know if that helps us or hurts us. It is only a 2 chevron mission. So I would anticipate that the Mechwarriors we're against are also, you know, low skill. You know what? Let's go straight down the road. I should have probably looked around to see if there was anywhere I couldn't drop, to try to figure out if there are reinforcements and where they are. Or I could just, you know, run straight in. So let's do that one. Surely it won't possibly backfire. Okay, I hear a hover tank. I would actually love to salvage a hover tank. That is, I think, what I would prioritize if offered.
Good to go.
It's like, mechs are great. Mechs are fun.
I'm picking up a new sensor tree.
Aha!
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
So there are reinforcements. A chameleon, a locust, a chameleon, and a valiant. Hi, little guy. Double ballistic energy, probably 2 machine guns and a medium. Yeah, it's a chameleon with a lot of energy weapons. That's a chameleon with 3 big energy weapons. And that's a valiant with a bunch of energy weapons. Also, I just ran into the middle of everyone. Skulker. Single energy weapon. Vedette Ultra Autocannon 2. Interesting. Whitworth, 4 missiles, and a fireball. Hi there, little guy. Okay. Well, at least I have cover, which is giving 1 extra evasion, effectively. So, 1 more defense. Alright. The Wasp. Honestly, what would I most want to hit with the full rocket? I think the Whitworth. I think if I could get behind the Whitworth on turn 1, I would 100% dump all my rockets into it and hope that it explodes. Actually, the Whitworth has more armor than I was expecting. Oof. Huh. That said, it does seem to be an LRM build, so I can completely change my mind and just stay close to him. And he'll have terrible accuracy unless he's hot loading. But yeah.
What are your orders, Skipper?
That fireball, eh? Alright, so if I run back here, only the Whitworth can see me. It is nice that the LRM boat is on, right in front of us and not firing at us from range.
What do you need?
Especially since, there are some of our mechs that aren't super fast.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, I think the Vedette is gonna come over here, get 9 evasion. Yeah, definitely. Alright. First combat round. Oh, I have to click the thing first. Oh, and then I have to finish moving. Wow, my initiative is so much higher than theirs. Okay, so yeah, these guys must be rookies. Unless I just rolled high. I mean, 4 initiative 6 initiative. Like, mediums having that low of initiative usually means it's a rookie pilot. Yeah, when a medium tank or mech has below 10 initiative consistently, then,
What's up, boss?
yeah. Okay. Light PBC, Streak MRM. Starting the party off with what? The Skulker probably, unless it has a turret, which it doesn't seem to, the weapon is most likely in the top, or in the front. So if I kill it from behind, I get it with its weapon. If I take it. I'm not sold on the Vedette UAC2. And also, if I destroy the back, I lose the ammo. If I destroy the front, I lose the weapons. And I don't even know off the top of my head what could fit in the same slots as same slots and tonnage as a UAC2. And if it's just AC2s, So I think I'm actually going to prioritize trying to kill the Skulker here. From behind.
Roger that.
And in so doing, possibly grab it. No, I'm going to save the tandems for something that might explode from ammo explosion or something. Cool. Okay, so Sling has a large laser. Good to know.
Receiving.
Wait, was the Locust? Or was... Oh, is that in range for a medium laser? Huh. Maybe. Alright. That's stray shots and a half. I mean, that's not. And also, it's the back of the Whitworth. And also, do armor crit chance? He's not open yet, so I'll just stay standard. What, actually, what is the jam chance? 12.5. Nah.
Taking the shot.
Hey, cool, it hit. If he was open, I would definitely go burst. Or if I was using special ammo like incendiary. Ow. Hey. Quit it. I have now confirmed this vehicle has a single medium laser. I am no longer interested in it. I mean, it's only 20 tons. So, like, it wasn't going to be anything impressive, but... Yeah, I don't really know what I want to dump the rockets into. Maybe the fireball? Or maybe I save the rockets and hope that the Wasp is just still fine by the time the reinforcements get over here. I mean, to that end, I could literally just do something like that, but, honestly, no. This is what I do. I swing out into the back of the Vedette. Those hit chances are so bad. But the reason I want to swing out into the back of the Vedette is because then most stray shots will go into the Fireball or the Whitworth or the Skulker or maybe my Vedette. But it's sure to be explosive. Or do I just wait for a better hit chance? I feel like I wait for a better... That's a better hit chance. If I just take the Whitworth down instantly, this is the best use of the rockets possible. I mean, that is 400 damage. There is every chance that I just completely shred it.
All weapons fired.
Okay. Pilot injury.
Missiles are out.
Also, I think I just stray shot my Clint a few times, but it's fine because I also stray shot the Fireball. Yeah, Fireball just lost half his left torso, almost half his center torso from just stray shots. And that's what the back of the Whitworth looks
Ready
like.
to rock.
Very nice. And now, here comes the Panther.
Double time. Let's go.
Yeah. That was the right call.
Well, this looks bad for you.
He's tagged now. If I could have done that in the other order, I probably should have. Oh, no. Okay. The Panther was 2 initiative. Did he just run away? Ooh, he has a streak too. Okay. I'm saving him for last. Because I have a streak 6. And I'm pretty sure streak 2 is still is still 1 slot. So if instead of SRM 6, SRM 4 in the Shadowhawk, if I'm able to get the streak 2, I could do streak 6, streak 2, which is just
I'm here.
amazing. Alright, now that that's been established, which largely only matters... Wait. Vehicles burn really well.
Standing by.
I'm gonna kick in the side. I'm gonna shoot with all the things. All the things.
Let's move.
That's fine. The Clint, if we're gonna get shot, it needs to be the Clint. I honestly was expecting more damage. But honestly, that was probably partially because we didn't hit very much. He just stood and shot. Huh. Yeah. That's fair. I did just, lose all my evasion. But I did get damage reduction from it, so... And those guys are so far away, and I think I called it. Based on their initiative and their accuracy, they are more rookie than I am. Which is great. It's very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I don't actually care about the little guy here. Actually, what I can do is I can start work on the Locust.
On the move.
The Locust. Or at least try. We have a streak, so it only shoots and generates heat if it hits. That PVC went wide, but it's fine.
Didn't hit.
Commander.
Alright. We definitely don't want to shoot our Clint by mistake. So... I think I'm actually going to reserve Scrub.
Ready for orders.
Now, Siegfried, we are absolutely 100% going to just... charge the Whitworth? No. Did he rotate at all, or is he still facing the same direction? Arrow is pointing this way. He is still facing the same direction, which means I want to hit him from the side that our Clint is already on. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm also going to reserve here. Wow, Siegfried dropped down to 1. Initiative 1. Okay, he stray shot his own vehicle. That's hilarious.
Aye, aye.
I mean, that is one good thing that happens when the melee does not land. When the melee doesn't land, the enemy's shooting at the thing that you missed and hitting it. It's hilarious. I think I will... Oh, and I didn't do the variable targeting.
Let's move.
That would have been smart.
I'm taking the shot. Skipper,
Did they remove the flamers doing extra damage against vehicles? This doesn't feel right. I'm pretty sure we hit multiple of those. Pretty convincingly.
affirmative, Commander.
But,
You're facing the wrong way, pal.
alright. Ow.
Reporting light damage.
The vedette is still just standing there. Uh-oh. That's a charge. I did not think he had visual. Or maybe it was a kick. He just moves really far, really fast. That's amazing. I want it. Alright. I'm going to turn around and just start kicking him because he has no evasion. I 100% want the weapon that he has. But if I can get the chassis as well... Did he just stray shot his own locust? Oh, this is great.
Orders.
Oh, what a joke. This Op 4 is just having a bad day. Like, I feel for him. I really do. Yeah, there's no way I can get optimal range into his back without, like, completely sacrificing evasion. Well, no, I can get 3 there.
I copy.
I'm happy with 3 evasion right there. Burst, since he's already open.
Whatever you say, boss.
Alright. Yeah, I don't even know what anyone's shooting at anymore, but they have a bunch of large lasers, and they're just hanging back and shooting those. Ow? Yeah, he needs to die.
Yes, Commander.
Even though I'm 100% definitely...
Move into position. Time to get physical.
I definitely should have actually moved further around. I think I could have gotten 1 more evasion. And not fired straight at... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just hit my Clint. Or maybe my Panther. Well, maybe not. Okay, it was not the Panther. The Panther did not get hit. I think it was the Clint. I heard a mech take a step off screen. So
Standing by.
yeah, anyway. With that, as said, the Whitworth really needs to die. But I don't think the Valkyrie's the one to do it. Now, getting a good hit chance on the Vedette. Like so. Firing the tandem as well as the streak as well as the PPC. Tracks crit,
Reporting.
structure exposed, not dead. Again, if I can kill the Vedette from the side... Uh-oh. What are you doing? Okay, he's also just kicking. That's fine. I will always take a kick from a Locust. I will not take a charge. That is terrifying.
Confirmed.
Like, sure, it kills them too, but... Okay. Initiative.
Got
We have
something you
Scrub in the Vedette. That definitely goes to trying to kill the Whitworth. Ooh. Or do I just kill the vedette? I just kill the vedette. Yeah, 100%. That's the right move there. I used the vedette to kill the vedette. And that's 2 less UAC-2s and 1 less SRM shooting at us.
Yup.
Now, the Panther... yeah, the Panther's also going for a kick.
I got you.
If I can get this guy panicked from getting shot in the back and kicked, being tagged... That's fine. So yeah, his leg's open. Beautiful. Alright. There's not a whole lot happening. Oh, Chameleon's jumping. Firing a large laser.
Standing by.
I mean, the Locust has decent evasion, but I could also just shred him. Evasion, ignore, and all that.
Acknowledged. Attacking from position.
Yeah,
Mech
it's a Locust. Friends don't let friends pilot Locusts. Now, a Wasp, on the other hand.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Whitworth's bugging me. But I do want to kick the fireball again. Ah, that's a charge only. Okay, a charge would completely shred. Yeah. So if I want to kick something, it has to be the Whitworth. Nope, I don't want to lose my evasion. You know what? I will peel off and take a turn to shoot the vehicle over here in the back. Skulker Scout. You know, the Skulker Scout card might actually have
Got the angle. Take the shot.
ECM or something. And the reinforcement lance is still just hanging back and firing a single large laser per turn. I'm happy to see it. Not complaining at all. Like, if all they want to do is send in a Locust, then
Ready to rock.
I will happily not have to think about anything else.
Yup. Orders.
What do I want to do here? I mean, the Valiant is getting closer. And I would like to have the Whitworth dealt with sooner than later.
Confirmed.
But an ER medium laser and a tag is not going to do it. And a punch drops both of those for a pair of 34 damage. Or no, pair of 17 damage strikes. So no. Okay.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Then... I suppose I... Wow. I don't want to put my backs to the enemies, so I guess I go here, and I'm in minimum range. That feels bad. Or I guess I take a shot at the Valiant. Alright. See if I can scramble his sensors. Definitely drop the rockets.
I copy.
Cool. The streak hit. I wasn't expecting the streak to hit, but that works. And And now I'll run over here
Aye, aye, Skipper.
and laser and tag the Skulker. And hopefully...
Target locked. Enemy 6, Skipper.
Nice. Hopefully we unjam the UAC-5.
Enemy eliminated.
Because that's really important. The Panther's not nearly as effective without it. I mean, he's still hot-loading his LRMs, so...
Aye, aye.
He's basically fighting with half the weapons because they keep jamming on him. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna laugh.
Here we go.
LRM-5 destroyed.
Scored a critical hit.
Here comes the fireball again. Or rather, there he goes. Fair enough.
Yep.
I'm literally going to leave him till last. My plan is 100% leave him until he's the only thing left.
Heading out.
And at that point, kill him.
Firing on rear arm.
Or hopefully kick him until he punches out. Or until we leg him.
Targeting systems changed. Waiting for orders.
Alright, Vedette. He's going to get in position
I copy.
to soak some damage, start intercepting, and... yeah.
Roger that.
Hopefully, fish for crits. We did not get them. It's fine. Interesting. I see 6 energy weapons. I saw, I think, 2 flamers and 2 medium... Ow! Hey!
Okay. That was
Alright.
bad.
So if they do hit, it is still a large laser. Okay, and let's not line up for stray shots. Noted.
Damage on that.
There is still the challenging part of this mission left. I forgot. So, Vedette is going to go over here.
Move order received.
Shoot the Whitworth.
Got a good angle on him, Commander.
No dice, that's fine.
Reporting negative.
We're literally just running away from the LRM, or from the large lasers, until we take down the Whitworth and the Valiant. Speaking of the Valiant, there he goes.
Ready for orders.
I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, we're gonna start firing from range to see if we can take down the Valiant before he comes back in and does stuff.
Taking the shot.
Nope. That's fine.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I'm actually worried now. Yeah, trying to backstrike the Whitworth, I should have just been going front the whole time. But, that's fine. I don't think we're gonna be in too much danger. Famous last words, I guess.
Acknowledge.
I'm gonna try to hit the Valiant with the tag. Landed it, and the laser. Nice. And the UAC on jam. Perfect turn. Beautiful, perfect, amazing turn.
Aye, aye.
I would like for this to just kill. But I also don't want to just stand and, so I'm going to reserve.
Reserving action.
If the Whitworth survives, which it probably will, then it will move, and then I could get evasion while hitting it in the back.
Ready for orders.
Because this Wasp is not going to do the job. So I think it's the time for the Wasp to run over here and say hello to this guy.
On my way. Double time.
And just kind of not be in the fight.
Engaging the target.
20-tonner versus 20-tonner. we'll let the kickfest begin. Cool. They're back to staying at long range and firing at. Huh. I was not expecting that. If his goal was to catch me by surprise, it worked. I don't know how effective it was, but definitely surprising.
Copy that. Let's hit him hard.
Okay, that's another LRM destroyed.
Show me your war face. Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I still want to be firing on the Valiant, especially now that he's tagged, but I don't want to do it with no evasion. So where can I go get an unobstructed shot? That works.
Got it.
That is where. Unfortunate. And now we're standing in line for a stray shot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. And looks like he's back for another round. That did not sound like a kick. No, I think it was. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, again, just... Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, little guy?
Copy that.
There you go, vigilance.
Roger.
Ooh, improved jump
Scored a
jets.
critical hit.
Interesting.
For orders.
And it just ran a little too far. Alright.
Position confirmed.
Then our Wasp will re-enter the fray to shoot the Whitworth in the back as well.
Confirmed. Yes, Commander.
Okay, Vedette.
Let's move.
I was within minimum range. That hit chance should be so much higher.
Critical hit,
Wow,
Commander.
he is still alive. Alright, well... Chameleon? Chameleon. I don't really have a shot on the Valiant, so I'm going to start shooting at... Yes. The Chameleon that has... the ballistics probably has machine guns.
Roger that, Commander.
So... higher crit chance.
Engaging target.
Hey, the tag landed. That's all I care about. Okay. Yeah, what was dead to rights? So we just have the little guy. And these long-range guys sitting back there with just a large laser shooting at us when they have so much worse. If they would have just pushed our location from the beginning, we would have been in so much more trouble. But they're just trying to fire at extreme range with a large laser.
Aye, aye.
I mean... I don't want to do too much damage to his back. So I'm going to drop... Well, I guess heat damage is fine. Just not the 20 damage. Yeah. Kick. Go.
Position confirmed. Ah,
It's fine.
damn it.
Lower leg destroyed.
Got past the armor.
Nice. Wasp, you are going to... Yeah, swing over here. Right there, where nobody else can shoot you. And shoot the Whitworth in the back. And if it lands, possibly kill. Cool. Alright. He's down.
Enemy down.
Commander.
Alright. Our long-range mechs.
I copy.
Our long-range light mechs. Facing off against chameleons.
Affirmative.
That's not the one I tagged.
Reporting negative damage.
Of course, I didn't realize until after I fired. Vidette, I also want to start working.
Acknowledged.
%31%, 38%, 23%. So the one that isn't tagged is actually the one I have the highest hit chance on. Alright.
Taking the shot.
Okay. Actually, I should check my ammo. I don't know how many... Quit it, dude. Just punch out already.
Skipper.
Alright, Panther. Valiant. No hit chance. Ah. And this is what happens when your sensors aren't working. Well,
Affirmative.
I probably should have saved the ammo, but
Stand still, moron.
the point was to try to get the tag to land. It did not. On the bright side, their return fire didn't either, so it's all good. Just taking a while. Yeah, I need to get some night vision on my longer range mechs. Yeah, the Valiant is scary once he's close enough to actually, you know, alpha strike. But nighttime missions. Nighttime missions. Kick him. With a 63%.
Moving out. Ooh.
There you
Give
go.
'em everything you've got. Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. Knockdown. Bleeding out. He's bleeding out. Now I ignore him. He is legged, so he can't really approach me to melee. And I destroyed his main weapon, other than the streak.
Waiting for orders.
And the streak is going to have a terrible hit chance since he's bleeding out. So the worst possible thing I could do right now is rush it.
On my way.
If I get closer, what's my hit chance here? 27, 17, 14.5. Alternatively, better. But it is a backstrike. But it is PPC scrambling. Yeah.
Standing by.
Helping him miss more is definitely a better option. Alright. 8 evasion.
Let's move.
All of my damage on the Vidette is in the front, so we just keep facing our back, as well as the Scrub himself is in the front, so as long as the back is soaking the damage, we don't lose our our vehicle pilot.
Roger that. Confirmed.
Oh no, did you get a... Yeah, roll -12. Well then. I mean, If I get, like, a lot closer, does it get better? Probably, maybe. I didn't mean to click there, but that's fine. It does not. It weirdly does a little bit. Whatever. The tag landed. Okay, that's huge. That's huge.
I'm here.
Okay. The Clint is gonna start running
Confirmed.
straight at them. It's the most armor I've got on the board, and if I can get close enough, it'll shut down one of the chameleons easily enough. How much heat did it generate for him to do that? Yeah, a lot. That's what I thought.
Let's hit him hard.
There he goes. I can't wait to see what it's got.
Aye, aye.
I'm very likely to take that as my priority pick. Yeah, I don't really want to expose myself to the chameleons, so I'll bring the wasp in and just take a pot shot.
I
And
have
the
the
Valiant.
advantage. Let's go.
Okay.
Skipper,
Starting off, Panther. How's your sensor roll this time? Still awful. -6 this time instead of, That said, still got a hit chance. Somehow. For some reason. Ah, in part because tag. Yeah, I'll see if I can either tag the other chameleon, or... What is this? Yeah, no. Easy decision. Ah, that's right, he actually has a jam chance. It did not jam,
Ready for
though.
orders.
That's good.
Moving to position.
And then here, we're just going to move in and go with hit chance. 42. And it's the one that has the machine guns, so we use the bolt-ons.
Firing all weapons. Standing by.
Always a chance for a crit whenever you're dealing damage directly to internals. Amazing. Okay. We are able to get close enough with the Clint to light up the Valiant with his ER lasers. Well,
Targeting for an alpha.
our hit chance leaves something to be desired, but we are now in cooking range. He could have alpha struck,
minimal damage on that hit.
but instead he fired a single weapon at the vet. You know, that's fine. Not even gonna sweat it.
Locking in coordinate.
Move to forest. Oh, it's a 58.8. That's a 68.6. Yeah,
Engaging with target.
100% yes. Okay. So he is very, very hot. Okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
Show me your warfare.
Here we go. ER large, medium pulse, medium laser.
Receiving you.
I guess because our Vedette had a really good sensor roll, I should have looked at all of them when I saw the hit chances. In any case. I think it's time for some wasp shenanigans. Run in. Stand next to one of the big guys. Vigilant so you can get out more easily next round. and then, like, shoot somebody, I guess. 39.5. Nah.
Locked on target.
There's always a chance. Oh, wow, he was... Okay, because he was right past his unsteady threshold, all it took was the one medium laser from the Wasp,
What are your orders, Skipper?
and now he's unsteady. That's hilarious. Because now, we just focus fire him. 100%, no questions asked.
Firing.
And now he stays tagged.
Got something you want done? Coordinates received.
And we just shoot him with everyone, from every angle. Every time.
Good to go. Moving out. Firing full complement on enemy.
He's not the one that had the ammo, so I should have saved the
Out
rockets.
of FRM.
Yeah, the tandem rockets should have gone to the other chameleon. Just on the off chance that it offered an ammo explosion. Ow. That was a 45 damage pinpoint hit against my Valkyrie.
I'm here.
But that's fine. Because the other chameleon's about to shut down. After this.
Confirmed. My flamer is empty.
Now, I do have to worry about the Valiant.
Losing lots of armor.
But, as long as they're going for the Clint, I'm not too worried. It has good armor. It's got decent evasion.
Orders.
Maybe I should be worried, but I'm not. Valiant didn't move very far, did he? I mean, it's obstructed, but that's a safe place for the Wasp to shoot.
Putting one in the back.
So we overheat the hot one, we kill the other one, and then
Negative damage.
the Wasp just kind of runs around and tries to keep evasion going. Alright. Chameleon, left side is the one that's almost destroyed. So left side is the one we shoot it from.
Copy that,
We only get 3 evasion, but that's intentional so that they hopefully focus fire the Fresh Panther, who has vigilance.
Here we go.
Ready for orders.
Meanwhile, Varrock falls back. Ooh. I don't like only having 4 evasion. I like having 3 evasion even less. Nope. Waypoints aren't working. That's fine. Sure.
On my way.
High ground. I don't even know. Is it even giving me the bonus? Nope. Nope.
Acknowledge.
Cool. Alright, little guy. You need to stop that.
Hey, watch the paint pattern.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Again, this chameleon needs to shut down. Is that Valiant holding an axe? That Valiant is holding an axe. That is a melee Valiant. I have a new priority.
Confirmed.
You need to die. Why is he generating so much evasion?
Target lock on enemy 6.
Huh. Anyway, yeah, he needs to die. This chameleon keeps, like, jumping around. And I think he's just gonna shut himself down.
Standing by.
Yeah, Vidette. Don't really like the idea of driving through the fire, so I won't. That looks like a good spot. You know, I don't need to shoot him in the back. I haven't shot him in the back basically at all. Let's just shoot him in the front, or the side, or wherever. There we go.
I get you. On the move.
Also vigilance to make sure that we act before him next round. Yeah, this chameleon's also dangerous, but that,
Receiving you.
yeah, he was not in the best fighting shape, so wasn't terribly concerned about him. Yeah, we're just gonna keep the Vidette safe-ish. I can always come in and try to crit him out once he's open.
Good to go.
The Wasp, honestly, yeah, just
Coordinates received.
running around shooting him.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
If I keep my distance, he can't axe me.
Confirmed.
Cool.
Dead 4.
I should have checked his sensor roll before I go to...
Copy that.
I landed the tag. Again, that's the most important part.
I'm being flanked.
Okay, he did not use the axe. It's all good.
Standing by.
It is all good. Yeah, we're gonna run over here. Through the fire. Why not? And we're gonna make sure this chameleon never cools down.
Commander.
While everyone else shoots the other guy.
Coordinates received.
I just looked at the Valkyrie's armor. That's scary.
Firing at enemy 6.
Cool. Structure exposed. Good old Wasp, soaking fire for no good reason.
Internal structure damage.
Why would your last alpha strike before you shut down be against something like the back of a Valkyrie? Or an open Clint? Obviously you should shoot at the Wasp. Obviously.
What do you need? On my way.
There is actually a realistic chance that this Wasp is able to do something
Firing on rear arc.
like that. Pinpoint dead center into the open center torso.
Aye aye.
There's just... hilariously, I'm going to offensive push here. Because if anything hits center, he
Have
dies.
the advantage.
And it also lowers his initiative so everyone else can take a turn. I mean, do I just stand and shoot, honestly? Do I stand and shoot offensive push?
Locked on rear armor.
Nailed it.
Target eliminated.
Okay, so that's a bunch of interesting stuff that was not in the center torso on the ground. Also, this is a chameleon that's just shut down in front of me. Huh. Like, I don't even know what all he's got.
Stand still, dummy.
I didn't switch it back to double shot.
Ready for orders.
Whoops. There you go. So, even if he does boot back up without dying, which he probably will since he's got so much armor, we're just gonna keep shutting him down. Like,
Copy that.
that's the battle plan. Hit him with heat.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
He's
Ready
stressed.
to get it on.
There we go.
Maximum speed.
I should definitely watch out for stray shots. That's the one way this could end badly.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
I guess if he lands his pinpoint damage, it's also
I'm here.
concerning. Yeah, we're just gonna walk on in. Give him some heat. We only have 8 shots left of our fluid gun. And our machine gun's jammed.
From position.
Oh boy.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I mean,
I got you.
did I just stray shot? Or why'd the numbers look different?
Commander.
Oof. I think I did stray shot. Ha! %.
Time to get physical.
Yeah. Take that kick from the wasp. No, you didn't. You landed the kick. That's the important part. Okay, he's jumping. Alpha striking at the wasp. Exactly as planned.
Receiving you.
Now... everyone,
Copy.
just focus fires. This... oh, wow.
Aye, aye.
I'm here.
So I fired because overheat alert was only if it landed. Color me surprised when it did.
Confirmed.
Shoot him in the back.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Wow. The wasp is just a surgeon hitting the open spot every time. Love to see it.
Affirmative, Commander.
Hi there. Double tap.
10-4.
Tagged.
Commander.
Not legged.
Position confirmed.
Right arm down. Medium laser destroyed.
I think I...
Panicked out. Beautiful. We get 2 things to look at.
Mission successful.
I would apologize for taking this slow and steady approach, but that's the reason the challenge run works. If I had run in instead of doing what I could while they stayed at long range, this would have ended much, much differently. Spoilers, I wouldn't have won. So I was very much underestimating them until I got close. Alright, so, Chameleon 7W. This is the one that punched out. Has a double heatsink kit. Engine core 300. Medium laser, ER large laser, jump jets, medium pulse laser. I'm not going to take that as a priority pick. Chameleon 8V. Okay, this is more interesting. Oh, he also punched out. Right. Double heatsink kit. XL engine. Engine heatsink +2. Engine core 300. A pair of machine guns, whatever. We lost a medium laser, whatever. Double medium X pulse. ER large medium laser. Another medium X pulse. Half bin of machine gun ammo. Case 2. And jump jets. That is a double heatsink kit. That is an XL engine. That is an engine heatsinks +2, engine core 300, and of course the chassis, but also the X pulses and the R large. That's a lot of good, but it's 121. We can't even take it even if we wanted to. The fireball, though. This little guy. I knew it. I knew he was running way too fast. Alright, Indo Steel, cool. XL engine, 220 core, medium laser, streak 2 with ammo, and more importantly, the chassis. I like that little guy. I like him a lot. And then we just have a bunch of combat shield 2-ton, hatchet 2-ton. Not gonna say no to those just yet. Improved standard. That's useful. Oh. So yeah, we completely blew up the melee mech, but okay, upper armored. Doesn't give damage reduction, it's just 10% additional armor and structure, which is awesome, don't get me wrong. Or was it always just bonus armor and structure? Was it something else that was the grippy hand? Oh. +1 handheld weapon accuracy. +1 accuracy for physical weapon attack. Increase maximum carry weight of this arm by 15%. But I also... Okay. This is a chassis. And a streak 2 in ammo. And a core, and an XL engine. And Indo Steel. I believe I have... Yeah, I've gotten the one Indo I needed. The Engine XL is not ideal. I do like this little guy, but instead of this little guy, I can take the double heatsink kit that I know I need and have a random chance for everything else. If I... Wait. Is that 4-8 after? Yes, it is. Okay, never mind. I'm going to keep him. I like the chassis. Like, it's a fun chassis. He has hands on both sides, so I can actually give him a melee weapon. And he can be a little guy running around with like a SRM6 on his side torso and a weapon. And a melee weapon. If I get like a 2-ton or 4-ton or whatever. Because we're not going to be able to drop our best stuff on every mission ever. And this is a very fun little chassis to do that kind of crazy stuff with. Now, if I did have the amount of salvage I needed to take the Chameleon, because our limit right now is 55 tons, I would absolutely be taking this Chameleon. But I don't have enough salvage for it. Yeah, the X-Pulses aren't stacked. If the X-Pulses were stacked, that would be tempting. I do like the combat shield. 2-ton combat shield's really easy to just slap on anything, really. Because as long as it's not active mode, that it's -1 pet accuracy for that arm that's got it. And that arm just has extra resists. And 2-ton carry capacity doesn't really, need much. Yeah, I do hope I get some of that randomly. It's fun. But this is the Streak 2 that I need for the build I want to make. And it's a fun chassis with an XL engine already slapped into it. So, yeah. Confirm. I don't know what just popped up there, but we, of course, brought our little Fireball home. Skulker Scout Car. We got a Valiant part. Ultra AC2. Okay. Cockpit basic, goodbye. I'll take it. And yeah, this was a car with a laser. And that's it. No electronic warfare that I see at all. That's fine. Alright. So, cool. Fireball. Yes. 150,000 is a small price to pay to stand back up after that battle. And we're going to check out our little buddy now. Yeah, I like the little guy. Look at him. Okay. Refit. Cool. Drop the Streak 2. Drop the Streak ammo. Nice. So with the XL engine and the 220 core and the Endo, we have 3.5 tons for weapons with 2 missile hardpoints and an energy and support hardpoint. We also need another heatsink. Boop. Alright. So we are going to go... Actually, probably small laser. We don't have a small laser. Okay. So, if we go SRM2, large laser, then that would leave us with, or not large laser, medium laser. That leaves us with half a bin, or half a ton for SRM ammo. We do not have SRM half. We have LRM half, but not SRM half. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Also, we have a bunch of fun specialty SRM ammo. But 2 bins of Streak. Actually, we wouldn't even need 2 bins. We'd only need 1 bin to run the Streak 8 on our, Yeah. Anywho. And we would only really want a half bin for 2 SRM2s. So, this is what I want to do. I just need to find a half bin of ammo. I'll wait to put the SRM2s. I will put the medium laser. He is droppable. Silly little guy. I could also like put a machine gun or something, but we'll figure that out once he's repaired. And we do have money, so I could do the baseline repair of the Centurion just while we're traveling. Again, just drop in. See, I don't know if I want to go like full on 320 core though. I do like mobility, but the Centurion's a really good candidate for having the shield. And just having LRMs, some kind of autocannon. When the autocannon's jammed, activate the shield so that you're taking reduced damage. And then once the autocannon's unjammed, you drop the shield and go back to firing long-range salvos. Also, the Centurion's weird. Its hand is... Oh, no, that's right. Primary weapon is the right arm. So, yeah. If we put the autocannon on that arm itself, then it would have a -1 hit chance because of the combat shield. Which basically just offsets the +1 evasion ignore from the lower arm. It basically just makes it the same as side torso. Anyway. But yeah, the TSM could also let us use like other stuff, specialist slot stuff, and in addition, like, I think TSM's enough for that. Yeah. So we could go like bolt-on rockets alongside combat shield, alongside whatever. But we will figure out exactly what we're doing with it after it's repaired. I'm not going to put the core in yet. I might make it a slower moving, armored, shielded, like throw the upper armored in as well. Just really make it tanky and have it long range, slow stompy. Cool. Alright, and now the last thing we'll do before I call it an episode is this repair order. Legionnaire to the top. Shadowhawk to the top. Centurion to the top. Fireball to the top. Alright. Everything else is just repairing. Ready to drop. The Legionnaire goes to the top because he is the most important. By far. And then the Shadowhawk is second most important. Now, where are we going to travel? Again, the primary goal is to just find a pilot that can fly VTOLs. Travel contract? You know, for Chevron. Small population, but for Chevron. That's not unrealistic. Because once we have the Shadowhawk and Centurion up online, in addition to the others, oh wow, these are like 23 days away. That's it? Well then. Okay, when does the fighting start? 20 days until the fighting starts. Whew, nope. Just saw the difficulty of that one. It's already under attack. See, I don't want to leave the area where I have our friends, the Taurians. Under attack by the Taurians. 3 days until the fighting starts. "34 days until the fighting starts." Yes. "32 days until the fighting starts." Okay. So I think we will start going to this one. And then after those 20 days, check that hiring hall, then bounce to this one, which is 37 days, maybe. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I don't want to end up on the higher difficulty one, though. I think this might... Yeah, remove Jinxed. Beautiful. Cool. That's good. Jinxed is the reason I'm not a fan of Porin, so now I am a fan of Porin. Oh no, it's the Cautious and the Jinxed. She's Cautious and Jinxed, isn't she? Well, I mean, Cautious is sometimes handy to have around. I guess especially if you're in a VTOL that doesn't travel very quickly. Yeah, actually, considering what she's currently flying, it probably is good to have Cautious on it. That means it's been getting less evasion than our Mechs with +1 evasion. Oof. Alright. We have a lot of projects we're working on. We also have a good amount of money. We can afford to literally just not fight this entire month. So let's stay extravagant. I could upgrade the Argo, I know, but I'd rather have a roster of Mechs than continue upgrading the Argo. Yep. And the other reason I'm doing this is so that between episodes, before next week's episodes, I will have a chance to really sit around and think on exactly what I want to build. Oh, I was working on the Argo. Thanks, past me. I mean, yeah. Let's keep working on the Argo. Oh, cool. Our tech points are up to 16. Actually, I will save that for the beginning of next episode, because I'm not doing anything until we arrive at this system. So, here we go. Secret A compartment with AC5 ammo. Return the ammo. I don't need a bin of AC5 ammo. Nope, we're good. We are going to just check the hiring hall. And I see Omega. Alright, bloody doves. Mech-Tech. I don't need a mech only Mechwarrior. Technician. Why? Why are so many VTOL pilots Mech-Tech? Ooh, disgraced. Nice. Actually, how much space do I have in my barracks? We also have ex-military Mechwarrior dependable on it. Technician. Yeah, a disgraced vehicle and mech pilot. But do I have enough space in my barracks? No. I have enough space for one more VTOL pilot. Alright. Cool. Well, I'm going to mess with stuff between episodes because... Wait. Oh. Actuators? Yeah, actuators. Cool. Alright. So. We did not find what we're looking for. I am going to take a glance in the store. I figure if you're still watching, then you like this kind of stuff. Ooh, a cicada. I would love to have a cicada, but not a 2A. I want something nicer than that. One day I'll have a Marauder. However, tank absolutely would be amazing. Bolt-on mini Thunderbolt pack. What? That's a thing. Nice. Bolt-on rockets times 3. Ooh, cutting torch. Ah, it's a battle armor weapon. I'm still not used to the brown being battle armor. Firebomb, 1 ton handheld, AoE. I mean, genuinely? A 1 ton handheld is perfect for light mechs. And it's heat. I'm buying all 3 of those. Rocket 5 is 0.25. So if I ever have 0.25, I wish there was maybe there is an academy, Air Academy, like, training thing for not Commander. Actually, yeah, it's... The Commander will not be available for up to 6 months. So... Oh, hello. A built-in specialist equipment, no tonnage Beagle probe. That gives night vision. Okay, we're gonna stay on this system for just long enough to make the financial report. And I'm buying that. Alright, we just need money from 1 mission. And is there SRM half? No. Alright. Huh. So, we've got our Legionnaire ready. That'll go away once we drop it. Yeah, we... Actually dropping that as well. So... Next weekend... Actually, if I stop work on the Centurion, that's 320,000. Did anything actually get done? Hold on. Okay, yes, some stuff did get done. Yeah, it was 400,000. We've only done a day or 2 of work on it, I think. But yeah, that means even if the mission doesn't go great, then we should be able to make the financial report, travel to another system looking for a VTOL pilot, and if it goes really well, we can then rebuild the Centurion. But between episodes, I will definitely look at the Shadowhawk, see about getting something up and running. I'm excited to have this thing on the battlefield. That'll be next time. For now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.